Cloud9 is a service from Amazon that allows you to rent out your own computer, bless you, your own personal computer for as long as you want. Each of these own personal computers looks like that computer we were just talking about. It's a server. If you Google server farms and like Amazon or something along those lines, and you click images, you'll see sort of what a server farm looks like. A server farm is something like this. It's just rows and rows and rows and stacks of computers. These are all computers like the ones we were looking at a second ago. That's right, with just switches. There's no screen. There's no mouse. What's in there? What can you see from these computers? Lights, buttons, what else? Not much, right? Server farms are big warehouses full of computers that look like this. Just stacks and stacks and stacks of computers. What Cloud9 does, Cloud9 is a service that allows you to hook into one of these computers and use it. But instead of it having a monitor, instead of it having a mouse, you get to control it from your own computer. You get to control it from that MacBook sitting in front of you. So the way you hook into your own computer is you click this little create a new workspace button right there. So everyone go ahead and click create new workspace right now. This will take you to the create a new workspace page where you can name your workspace or your new personal computer. Let's go ahead and name it my-first-workspace. And it's going to be under our team, Simon Tech Coders. You can give it a description if you want. You don't have to. It doesn't matter. And go ahead and make it public because you can only have so many private workspaces. Make yours public. This means that everyone in our entire team, the Simon Tech Coders, can all see this. And that's okay. Once you've created it, once you've done this, you've filled in my workspace name, my first workspace. You've given it a team, which is Simon Tech Coders. You've made sure it's public. Down here, you should click the HTML5 template. This is the one we're going to be using for today. When you've done that, all you need to do is click Create Workspace, and it will make a new workspace for you. It will hook in to one of these servers and immediately prepare your workspace for coding. So it's creating your workspace. Oh, look, mine failed. Interesting. Creating container. Hold on. Give it a second. This might take a minute. Now remember, they're literally preparing a computer for your use. If yours worked, you're ready to go. If it didn't work, that's okay. We'll get you going in a second. As everybody gets set up, great. Now, here's our computer. It is now hooked in, and it's ready to go. We have our first workspace. What do you notice? This is the whole computer. This is all we have access to. Just right here, and right here. So just as we said before, this computer has no screen, no monitor, the Altair 8080. The Apple II has no mouse. These server farms, these servers that Amazon has, they have no mouse, they have no monitor, so you get to access them using the terminal, and that is the only way you can communicate with this computer. Now, Cloud9 also has two other parts built into it, which I'm going to go over really briefly right here. So I'm going to take a quick picture of this whole Cloud9 workspace, and we're going to talk about it. So in here, this workspace is broken into three sections. The first section, right here, this is your terminal. Everything you see in here, that is the terminal. Let me make this a little bigger so you can read it a little bigger. That is your terminal. Or we also call it the command line. Command line. So the command line or terminal, and that is where we will do all the communicating with our computer. Then we have this area over here, which is your file tree. This is where all your files and folders will be stored. It's like the Finder on the Mac. So you actually can go in and click on these things, and it'll work. Cloud9 does that for us. Even though there's technically no mouse, it allows us to do this. And then over here, we have what's known as a text editor. A text editor is where you edit all the code you write. Text editor. And these three spaces are all that Cloud9 makes available for us. The command line or the terminal, the file tree, and the text editor. We will write our code here. We will open up files and folders here, and we will do all the communication and saving in that terminal as well. Now, the first thing we have here is I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to delete both of these files here. I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to delete the README also. I don't want anything in there. And then I'm going to exit out of this so that I have an entirely blank workspace. Everyone go ahead and do that right now. I've gone ahead and zoomed in a little bit so you can see this better. But the cool thing about this is we can do all kinds of things with Cloud9. Cloud9 allows us to go in and change the style of the text editor. So if you notice, mine is dark themed, yours might be light themed. You can change that by clicking on the View Themes and make your theme look however you want. Cobalt, which will give you a different style. You can click all different kinds of themes. People like some like the light themes. I'm actually personally a fan of Monokai, but you can pick like Solarized Light, change it to a light theme, which I don't like as much, or Solarized Dark. I pick Monokai. I just like the dark themes. That's how I roll. But a few things you'll notice right away is that if you right-click on this My First Workspace folder, you can create new files and new folders here. I want everyone to create a new folder. And I want you to name that folder first-directory. Now I'm using this word directory here. Directory is the computer name for a folder. It's what we call folders. We call them directories. And I put here, I right-clicked or control-click on a Mac, and then I click New Folder, and then I named it First-Directory. Now what we're going to do right now is we're going to play a little game. And the winner of this game is going to get a prize. Here's how the game works. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, and you're going to try and create as many folders as you can inside this folder. Inside your first directory, not yet. Take your hands off your computers. Hands off your computers. Thank you. I saw you guys getting ready. Not yet. Don't cheat. You are going in. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, and you're going to try and create as many folders as possible inside this first directory folder. As many as possible. At the end, we're going to see who has the most. Are you ready? The winner gets a prize. Ready, set, go. 28, 29, 30. Hands off the computers, hands up in the air, hands up in the air. Everyone stop. Who thinks they got the most? Luis, how many did you get? How many folders did you make? They all disappeared. So if you make a folder in here, you right-click this new folder, okay? You should see, you can be able to open and close each of the directories like this. You have 12? Not bad. Who else? Who got more than 12? How many did you get, Clemente? 14. 14, not bad. All right, your prize is you get to see if you got made more than me. We're going to each have 10 seconds, and whoever makes the most wins $10. You have 16? Who else got more than that? 20. You got 20. How many? All right, Cardo, you and me. You ready? This is for $10. Whoever can make the most folders inside first directory wins. And we have 10 seconds. Are you ready? Set, go. Let's see. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's see who won. How many did you get? Did you get 500? Because I just got 500. Not bad. Actually, 501 counting that folder I just made. Whoa! How long did that take me? Maybe a second or two. I entered in a few commands. The power of the command line cannot be understated. You can do incredible things really quickly, really easily with a few little commands. This is the power of the command line, and this is what I'm teaching you in today's lesson. You're going to learn how to do awesome stuff like this, rapid fire, whenever you want, and mess with computers using the command line. Did you beat me, Cargo? No, I got to keep my $10? What a great day. You were close. I'm sure you were. So I'm gonna get into this in a minute, but that's it for this lesson.